Box Show Lego Masters, showcasing what is possible to build with popular toys. And Minnesota is home to a vibrant Lego community.
In this week's Maury story, Maury Glover introduces us to a pair of local Lego masters who have built quite the following brick by brick.
I've been hooked since I was 4 years old, got my first set, and would literally spend all day playing with the few bricks that I had.
In a converted bomb site manufacturing building in northeast Minneapolis, the winds of war are still blowing.
Well, I think the coolest part about it is you can build something and then tear it down, rebuild it into something else.
Except this battlefield is the headquarters for an army of Lego lovers, led by their general, Dan Siskind.
We're having a really good time doing this. It's a lot of hard work. Running a business is not just, we don't get to just play with Lego all day long, which I wish it was.
Siskind founded Brickmania over 20 years ago after he started making and selling his own custom-made Lego kits on the internet. They became so popular, Lego itself bought one of his designs, and he eventually decided the miniature bricks could be a good foundation for a business.
For many years, for decades, Lego wouldn't acknowledge that there was an adult fan base. All of their models were geared towards kids, and they actually reached out to me and asked, hey, we want to change what we're doing at Lego. We want to put out some fan-created sets, and we're going to ask, we want you to be the first one. So it was actually my first set that I'd made in my blacksmith shop.
Since then, Brickmania has set its sights on military-themed building kits. Each plane, tank, and figurine is made from official Lego bricks, which are then modified to be as historically accurate as possible.
The vast majority is like World War II, airplanes, tanks, jeeps, vehicles, you know, that kind of stuff. We've started doing modern stuff. We have every brick organized.
The 40,000 square foot operation has more than 2 million Lego bricks and employs 45 people. Workers can print faces or uniforms on Lego pieces and sort them into roughly 2,500 kits a month, which are sold in Brickmania stores in Minneapolis, Chicago, and Washington, D.C., as well as to kids of all ages around the world.
A lot of the most avid collectors of our stuff are probably our age. You know, they're you know, late 30s to late 50s or older collectors. There's definitely some folks that buy our stuff that are even, you know, more advanced than that. The main focus is this spot right here. They call it the spot, actually.
But Siskind's biggest build is a 25-foot-long replica of the USS Missouri that recreates the signing ceremony where Japan surrendered to the United States. It took him about 6 months to build it by hand, using 500,000 bricks to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II.
Is that your favorite piece? Your favorite Lego?
It's the biggest piece I have. It's the most impressive thing. You know, whatever I'm building at the moment is usually my favorite thing. It's usually the thing I hate the most, and it's the favorite because it's the challenge.
Hello. Siskind isn't the only local Lego master who is trying to build a better world using the popular toys.
I became fascinated by just capturing the details and how to get, you know, to scale these things down.
Roy T. Cook has turned his love of Lego into tiny tributes to some of Minnesota's most well-known local landmarks. He's built incredibly detailed versions of the state capitol and the Cathedral of St. Paul, as well as the Split Rock Lighthouse and U.S. Bank Stadium.
It's still a very limited palette of shapes and colors when you're trying to recreate something as detailed and complex as these sorts of buildings.
Cook says he rekindled his childhood passion for the plastic pieces after his parents passed away within 6 weeks of each other. Making mosaics of celebrities like Halle Berry and Reese Witherspoon and taking them to Lego fan conventions became the building blocks of a new hobby.
How accurately can you reproduce the image with on the smallest size, with the fewest colors, with the fewest different kinds of pieces? That's what's going to impress the Lego community.
As a philosophy professor at the University of Minnesota, you could even say Cook wrote the book on Lego. He co-edited a collection of essays that explore the link between his twin pursuits.
Thinking of it as a toy, I think, is a mistake. Rather, think of it as a material, a very special, unique material that, of course, is sold primarily in a way that encourages you to build toys out of it, but can also be used to build all sorts of other things as well. Life-size cars. You know, people have built a house out of Lego.
Introducing the double-decker couch, so everyone could watch TV together and be buddies.
Cook says the movies are one of the reasons Lego has been embraced by the mainstream, along with the rise of the internet and nerd culture.
Superheroes are cool. Reading comic books is cool. Playing video games is cool. Being a nerd is cool. And this is this larger cultural phenomenon that I think has happened over the past decade or decade and a half. And I think Lego has just come along for the ride.
But what started as a toy isn't just for kids anymore, and is a reminder anything can be a work of art.
The one thing Lego has going for it is it connects people all over the world. It's the most popular toy worldwide. So I think it has the potential as an artistic medium, as a medium of expression, of storytelling, of creating art, to really draw, to pull the world together.
For Maury Stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9 News.
Oh, boy.
Nerd culture is so cool.
It is. And hats off to Josh, our photojournalist, for producing all the animation you saw in that piece. And the Lego
our live
objects like
truck.
this one. Maury and Josh were featured in there.
They did such a beautiful job with that piece. And it makes you just appreciate what a simple invention can become.
Yes, I don't have a lot of memories of them as a child. In fact, none. But I do have memories of them on the hardwood floor in the middle of the night when you step on
Isn't
them.
that a joy?
Yeah. You've done it.
And I feel like, sometimes I've tossed a few Legos, but they multiply in the house. There's always a million more. But the possibilities are endless.
Too fun.
Both men say that they were contacted by the producers of Lego Masters to be on that show, but neither could take off from work for the 2 months necessary for the production shoot.
Cook says he is taking a sabbatical in the fall, and if there is a second season, he might just consider it.
We hope so.
All right.